Good afternoon, everyone. Saturday. It is a absolutely beautiful, beautiful day. Don't mind the neighbor. He's over there deleting his fun and his weeds at the same time we are opening up this video. But I lied. We're not working on the first gen. We're going to give John a hand again and try and get some more progress done on the scrap truck. So that's where we're at today. Who knows what's going to happen later on, but that is the tentative plan for today. It's over there just making all kinds of racket while we're trying to talk to you guys. It's ridiculous. But anyway, let's get the day started. Hey-o! I was just telling him, I said he's over there deleting fun and his weeds. Yeah, we should call and complain. Like, it's the middle of the day. How are people supposed to nap and feed their kids? It's too loud. It's ridiculous. How are we supposed to get any work done with all that going on? So now that the neighbors have stopped making noise, we can continue on here. We've basically been assembling the rest of the motor. Ooh, I can see a tap right in the head. Johnny's chasing the threads in this block just to make sure that we are A-okay. Retightened the tappet cover bolts, got those fittings in there perfectly good. Everything's tight there. Basically swapping pump bracketry over right now. Got the one engine ground on. Pretty much going to get the engine ready to roll, ready to go back in there. We are planning on possibly cutting the top of the cowl out too to make it easier to service said race vehicle. Yeah, because we got to do that often enough. Yeah, this thing gets serviced regularly with new engines. So that's where we're at. We're going to throw the pump on, and pretty much I had to pull the vacuum pump, power steering pump, whatever the heck you want to call it. It's both. So we pulled that out to get to the oil lines and the pump bracket. So got that out, throw a new gasket in that, and ready to roll. Keep moving forward. Slam dog. Slam dog. Are you filling up each stud hole?
Yeah, clean them out, let them soak, blow them out.
All right, so where we are at now is the engine is timed, and before we put our pump gear on, now we are going back to the timing that we originally had in this pump, which was 32-ish. But we got the pump pin time now, we got the engine pin time, so now when we put the pump gear on, all of the timing is lined up. Got to make sure everything's timed. So everything is timed. We're now going to throw the pump gear on. Got all the shafts cleaned up, the gears cleaned up. And yeah, then once that's on, we can pretty much button up the cover. And we're getting close to sticking this battle area in.
Yeah, Bob.
Keeping it all coated? What are you doing?
Putting a little too much in, but nothing a rag can't fix.
Well, guys, here's where we are leaving off.
Oh, and now they shut the...
Yep, the neighbors have been going non-stop. It's just been noise all day long. I don't even know how we got anything done today. But that's where we're leaving off. Front's pretty much all wrapped up together. Just got a couple, pretty much from here on out, it's just accessories. Got to get it off the engine stand, get the rear housing on, and that's pretty much it. Got a couple other things on the other side. That side's pretty much wrapped up. We're getting pretty much wrapped up. Greg's learning a whole lot of 12 valve taking apart knowledge here.
Putting together, taking apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do it, boss. I can do it.
John, you're doing a great job.
Thanks. Polish.
John's overdue for his midday nap.
Napsty.
But
put a little ATF in the holes and help seat the rings.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what I'm told.
That's what you heard.
That's the word on the street.
Alright, bye, John.
Alright, Craig. See you later.
No, I just already washed my hands. Get out of here.
It's detergent.
I hate ATF. It smells. Everyone's got that. Everyone's got that certain smell that they don't like, and the ATF is one of them for me.
Better than gear oil.
All right. Bye, John. Bye.
It's been real. Thank you.
Been real.
Help. I appreciate it.
Alrighty, guys. We are back at the Greg A Garage. We've been back. We've been working. We haven't had the camera on, and I apologize for that, but we kind of got in the let's get it done mood, and we started going at it. So here's what we got. Here's where we're at. I'll tell you everything that we've done and where I've gotten tripped up and how we've taken a couple steps forwards and a couple steps back. So there was a soft plug here and this coolant hose, which I still got to do these clamps, but we got the adapter piece in the head for that. And we got the alternator on. We got the ground for the alternator on, which is underneath here. Got the thermostat housing back on. Got our exhaust manifold studs in here, and you can kind of see exactly what they look like. So all you got to do now is basically press on your gaskets and then bolt on your manifold. As easy as that. So there's no trying to hold the gaskets and put the bolt in one at a time. You can literally just slide the gaskets on, put your manifold on, and bolt it down. We got our oil fill bolt here. Now, where we did get tripped up over here is on our boost reference for our pump. So the fitting in the head with the pump advanced and so close to the head, you can see this must have came out after we pulled the head, which I did not put back in before we put the head back on. So what I ended up having to do was, like we've done before, having to undo the 3 bolts that hold the VE pump, one down here for the support bracket, and then had to twist the pump out of the way just to get that fitting in. So we've been fighting that a little bit. Got that done, got the breathers in and done. One thing I'm not really a big fan of, when we started cleaning up this engine bay, and my phone is dinging here somewhere. All right, where were we? So what happens is when we cleaned up the engine wiring and sprayed all that stuff, all this old harness stuff right here is just crumbling apart. So my OCD in me really wants to just pull all the wiring out of here and kind of re-go through it all and re-illumine it all, but that's not in the cards for right now. But the breathers are on. It looks cluttered for a lot of reasons because of the factory lift pump there on the side of the engine. Now when we do go to a electronic lift pump, all that hard lines and stuff will all go away. It'll all be one line, but we did get those in as well. We are waiting on the plenum and the horn over here because we got the Greg A paint booth set up, and if there's one thing this truck is good for over here, this POS Dodge, it is hanging parts. So we painted that up quick, and we also painted up our new 24 valve intake horn as well. So spent a lot of time scraping off 30-year-old gasket material from underneath, and then whoever took that's been off, but all they did on the back side of that thing was silicone. And it was just, it took forever to clean that up. But so things to do still on the list for tonight. I was actually going to try and reset the top end, but I keep wrapping up all these other little odds and ends, like, you know, this area, that area. So I don't think we're gonna wait till tomorrow for that. That'll be tomorrow's job. But we probably will try and get the exhaust manifold on. There she is, that sexy Steed Speed manifold. By the way, guys, I know what you're thinking. You're like, man, he should really be painting more stuff. I couldn't agree, but right now we got to get it done. And that adapter plate is getting changed, so I'm not really too worried about that, because that's a big eyesore. It keeps bothering me, but I keep having to remind myself that with the 48 swap, we are going to have to change that out. So these studs maybe look a little long, but they are fully through the backside. But they are fully engaged on the front and the back, but they are good. That thing is probably one of the sexiest besides the Keating tappet cover. But I keep putting the throttle bracketry on, but I keep forgetting that we still have to put the injection lines on. So we have to wait for the cover here to finish drying. That'll be tomorrow. I did re-lume this section of wire right here because that was all cracked apart. So that looks a lot better. And yeah, we're gonna hit it hard again tomorrow, guys. I know I said that yesterday, but we had to help John out. I really wanted to trying to balance between both trucks, but we still got time. We still got like 3 weeks till XDP, probably about more like 2-ish now, but going back and forth between both trucks, trying to get them both done, trying to give John a hand. So we're just gonna keep plugging away, guys. But it's Saturday night. I think we're gonna call it now. This camera again makes it look like it's about 5 o'clock, but it's about 8 o'clock now. Losing all kinds of light. I am getting extremely irritated with the lack of light here, but it is Saturday night. We're gonna go and spend some time with the wife. We probably haven't done that in quite some time. You guys probably think I never spend any time with her, but it's partially true. But we're gonna do some of that tonight. So we're gonna wrap it up again, hit it hard tomorrow, and hopefully get this thing fired up. I think we got the oil drain and feed figured out. John had some gaskets. I found some other fittings that I didn't think I had late last night, and I think we're gonna be good to go on that. And then it's really just fab work on the intercooler piping, which probably gonna take a little while. We got Russell on board. He's gonna give us a hand, so we're gonna get her done. We're gonna get her done, and then we're gonna smoke the stock transmission, and then we're gonna get the other transmission. There's gonna be burnouts, flames, who knows, all sorts of crazy stuff. But thank you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna get this thing done one way or the other. It's gonna be awesome. That's all I gotta say. It's gonna be awesome. But that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hit that like button, subscribe. See ya. Good old Maryland caught us riding dirty. Let's see here. 74 and a 55. We got trapped by one of their dang speed photo camera BS thingamajobbers. Full story to come.